Hi everybody. Thank you for joining me as I walk and talk about my experience of being raised in a cult. I hope you find it helpful. I want to address the reason why I'm doing these videos, why I finally took the plunge. I think it's been brewing in the back of my head for a long time. I wrote a thesis, my bachelor's thesis, many years ago at this point, on, oh my, I think I just saw a coyote. I saw his butt, his tail, bushy butt tail. No regrets, Coyote. Joni Mitchell. Anyway, I get sidetracked out in nature. It's a good thing. So, yeah, I posted my first few videos. I put them up yesterday. I hope to just keep cranking them out while I have the energy and before my not so gentle mind gets in the way of my plan. So shout out wherever you are in the world. Hit the subscribe and like and comment, share your experiences if you like, ask questions. I hope to engage and create a community, a safe harbor, if you will, of people who have had similar experiences, perhaps, or very different experiences, who have a curiosity, and maybe students who are, pursuing your graduate degrees, what have you, undergrad, I don't care. Anyone who finds it interesting. It's kind of a dark topic. And, I still have a lot of anger around it, as I think is apparent in my first few videos. So I think the main reason I'm doing these is because I have to. I need to process. I'm still processing all the stuff from only 18 years. I left home when I was 18, 5 days after graduating high school. And I'll save that for another episode, because it's a good one. So really, I'm doing this pursuit for sheerly selfish reasons. I need to process. As a young adult, as a middle-aged adult, and now as more of a senior adult, I've had various ways and means of processing. When I was a kid, my poor friends at school, I'm already lost. How can that be? I've done this walk. It's always different, The walk is always different. The trails tend to change with the seasons. This is my first walk here in the bosque of the season. Beautiful butterfly. So yeah, I'm processing the anguish and grief that I still feel it. I still feel it. You never get over abandonment. Years of therapy, like decades worth of therapy. The only way to get over it is to process it. And, I'm a Gemini, sun, moon, rising. I'm ruled by Mercury, which we're in Mercury in retrograde right now. So, I'm starting this project in the middle of Mercury retrograde, which makes communications harder and this and that. And, I realized it was Mercury in retrograde last Thursday when I got hit literally with like 2 different kind of major things within literally a minute. And one was definitely communication related. The other was, I think mostly the other party's life situation and stuff. But it still landed like a ton of bricks. You know how that does? So anyway, you're really not supposed to start projects in the middle of Mercury retrograde. And I think ultimately I'm not starting this project right now. I think it's been brewing for decades. I've been toying with other YouTube ideas, and I'm a sound healer, so I have ideas. I'm gonna start a restart, so that'll be more correct actually. I'm gonna restart my vibrational tarot channel, and I will be pulling 3 cards and creating a mantra. I'm a singer, voice teacher, so I'll be creating personal mantras to help folks during this time when democracy is under attack. The patriarchy is rising. And as you will see if you stay with me, patriarchy is kind of what destroyed my childhood and life in many regards. I mean, my life's not destroyed, but I've had to work like hell inside and out to just remain functional. And so look for that. Once I have several videos, maybe I'll post a link here, connect the two. I don't know what they have in common. That's up to you to figure out if you want to. So getting back to why I'm decided now to finally tell my story in this format. I need to talk. I need to let it all out. I need to process my feelings, my emotions. I'm not really good at voicing emotions. I'm good at anger because that was the model I had when I was a child. My father and his father, and how many generations back, I don't know. You know, I spoke about my grandfather yesterday in one of the other videos, and how he beat my father in front of the whole neighborhood. And I'm sure it happened to him too. You know, you don't get that way from having a tolerant, wonderful, beautiful childhood. Do you? I don't think so. I think we get that way based on what's done to us. That's how we learn. We develop in childhood. I mean, that doesn't need stating. Okay, I'm going through the bushes here. I'm on a trail, but boy, is it overgrown. Okay. And now I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Oh my. Well, it's fun being lost with you. I'm just a little lost. I just have to find the trail again. Maybe I'll see more coyotes. That's actually the first one I've seen for quite a long time. I'm going to spin the camera around so you can see where I am. So beautiful and peaceful. So, yeah, well, I hope you all find some strength in my experiences. I'm really doing these for me. I just had to fess up. Take care.